Tutorial machine broke. Maybe when I come back in, it'll be like, hey, what's up? Nope. This makes me nervous. Because I was already down here, and she's not, like, guiding me anymore. What else do you want me to do here? I've upgraded this already. I've crafted it. I've equipped it. There is nothing else for me to do here. Y'all, I'm very annoyed. Just in general. Is there like a chat? No. I can't even like do a mission. I don't know what she wants me to do. I can upgrade the punch card again. Like well, and I don't have like a mission journal. Like, I mean, maybe I can talk to Ellington, but it's learn the basics of crafting with Fink. I think I didn't click something in the order I was supposed to click it. I unlocked the card. I didn't craft it right away. And now it's broken. I'm having a bang up day, guys, with my with my streaming games. This isn't a good start. Like I can't do any missions to like try to move on. I can access my skills and talents tree, but like I can't do anything else right now. Yeah, it's really like, well, and like, this is where like can you imagine every permutation of clicks and stuff that will potentially break your game? No. I don't hold it against them that like, you know, that some bugs get missed. But I have got to think somewhere in the development process, like, is this not a common thing? Like, oh hey, if somebody doesn't click our prompts just perfectly for the tutorial, does it break? Like, I don't know. I feel like I've had other games that are like that, where like if you don't do everything exactly, like if it's telling you to do a certain like number of actions or something, and you don't do it exactly in the right order, you broke it. And sometimes, and this appears to be one of those times, there is no return. And there's no like talk to the person thing, like I mean, I can upgrade again. I've got the materials. I don't mind. But that doesn't do anything. Stupid. Yeah, this is borked. I can't. I cannot do anything with this. Which is silly, because I crafted one, and she said go to your vault and equip it, and I did. That's nice that there's a help thing there. I mean, there's a notification that I have a new punch card. Okay, I see that. But, like, it's not really a new punch card. It's my punch card. Do they want me to upgrade it the whole way? Like, I mean, I can. That seems kind of wasteful of some of my limited materials. Particularly when I can't do anything while I wait. Punch card. Like, I can craft it. I'll craft another one. I won't equip it from here. Yay! Back. Escape. You've got powerful new gear. Equip it in the vault. We'll try to just trick it, I guess. Yeah. Nope. It's like perma-borked. Like, that's so annoying. Like, what? Like, I have to make a whole new character now if I want to check out this game? Like, what? What a shitty game. And I don't see a place where I can, like, I don't see a place where I can change my character. Like, I made a character. I don't see a place where I can, like, reset. Like, In progress. There's no like... Oh, good. Your premium store's here. There's nothing in it, but it's here. That's something you want ironed out on, you know, in the beta. Because if I wanted to, I don't even know if I could, like, I don't know how to pick another character. Like, I don't see anything in the menu about picking another character. I don't see anything in the vault about picking another character. I don't really see any place where I would pick another character. Oh, the whole game is co-op based, and apparently this morning someone commented that they made a statement that it isn't planned to make it to have a solo or party lobby. If I can only play with randos, I'm glad this froze, because now I don't have to waste any more time on it. Uninstall. No party lobby? Like, you don't want people to play your game? I mean, I can't play it anyways right now, but... Well, now I don't know what to do on stream. Go get my head right for the night stream? Like... I just don't know. Oh... I mean, I've got Wo Long that I was playing. I could play some more of that. I have Bannerlord that I could get back to now that the save isn't borked. Just feel so, like, beat down right now because two of the things that I wanted to do just blew up in my face today. You know, you ever have that happen? And it's like, now I just kind of don't want to do anything. Boy. Alright, here's an idea. Let's take a minute. Let's take a minute. Let's take a minute and, let's take a minute and look at Kickstarter stuff. How do we feel about that? Feel okay about that? Let's see what launched today. Games, tabletop games, newest. Tuesday is usually a big day for new things on Kickstarter. Lore. 11%. $50,000 is your goal? That's not enough money to make a board game these days. Not backing. €6,000 pledged, 135% funded. Red flag. Red flag. See, this is one you can trust. All right. See, look at by comparison. This game wanted $100,000. If you look, it's an expansion and a reprint. So most of that cost is built into the price of the reprint, which they've already tooled. Otherwise, the goal may have been like 80,000. And with as much as this is produced, if this had been like 50,000, it would certainly still be a red flag. But like, this is what you're looking for. When you're curious on Kickstarter, what you're looking for is, where is it? I know where it is on my phone. Jiminy Christmas, Panic Roll. What you're looking for is this button right here to look at their previous created. They only have one previous created, which might otherwise be a red flag, but if you look at it, you see that it brought in $436,000 with 6,700 backers. If you click on the most recent updates, you can see, come on, maybe if it'll load. You can see they're back with reprint expansions and a reprint. They talk about it some. If you scroll back down a little bit, you can see shipping updates and post-delivery reminders are from March of 22. So that's when they were basically, their last stuff of shipping is from Q1 last year. And if you go back to the campaign, you can see what they originally hoped for. They were hoping for delivery September 2021. They missed it by about 6 months. That's perfectly acceptable. In Kickstarter board game land, that's how I would, if you were curious about like the second campaign, I'd be like, yeah, they did fine on their first one. You're safe. By comparison, if we go back to like this one, it's wanted a goal of $4,800, which is nowhere near enough money to make a game, unless this is like a tuck box and this is an add-on neoprene. If this is like literally a deck of cards, maybe. What's in the box? 76 cards, a game board. Like already, I'm curious. A rule book and a solo mode. Like maybe you can squeak it out. It doesn't say where they're printing. Like they could be hoping for an economy of scale if the campaign gets big. But even at $50,000 with shipping prices being what they are, I would be concerned. I do recognize some of these titles, Skull Tales and Frontier Wars in particular, although in the United States, I think both of these were published by Van Ryder Games. So that may have been, but that would have just been distribution. That wouldn't have been creation. If we go back and look at their previous ones, 7 created. We can see that this one is either planned or didn't happen. This canceled. Looks like, what happened here? Eclipse, 427 pledged 17,000 updates. We are still doing well and working to create new games. Pledge manager closing. Shipping begins. Why'd your pledge manager close? So delivered December 2020, it looks like. They estimated delivery October 2020, so they got it out. So maybe it's not a huge red flag, like not necessarily a don't back, but I think it is a, you know, careful kind of thing. I mean, it looks like they regularly get games finished and across the finish line with what I would consider a comparatively low. I mean, this is high with 5,000 at 609,000. 5,000 backers, 609,000 pledge, but like this is 75,000. 2021 was a rough time to be making a game. This is 1,300 for 57. So like they know how to get a game out at that price point. So maybe it's not a red flag after further investigation, but it got a yellow flag. That's how I'll walk that down. I don't know if anybody cares about this, but if you care about Kickstarter stuff, it's important to know how to break this stuff down. So we got a Walking Dead universe role-playing game from Free League. I've already saved it to look at later. So, game is designed by a guy that worked on Tales from the Loop, Vazen, and also another guy that did Alien RPG and Blade Runner RPG. So, those are all pretty solid titles. They've all been really well received. I'm always curious when an IP gets involved, but like Alien and Blade Runner are IPs, and Tales from the Loop. Actually, I think Tales from the Loop was an RPG first. They did make a Prime show, but. So. Already unlocking some stretch goals, it looks like. I'm not seeing in the art, like, do they have rights to the TV show, or... I mean, there's a quote from Beth, and I thought Beth was a TV show character that wasn't in the original comic. And that could definitely be Daryl, perhaps. And Daryl's just in the TV show. But I haven't finished the show yet, so I don't know if there's new characters. I mean, that's definitely the imagery. That imagery was in the TV show, but I haven't read the comics in a while, so. I guess it doesn't it does say AMC, doesn't it? That's a dead giveaway. Come on, Legacy. 5-head. AMC would be the TV show, not the comic. Oh, yuck. So, alright, what do I want to do? I don't necessarily want to stop yet. I'm just very cranky because the two things I was doing both blew up in my face. Maybe we'll go back to Kerbal. I can't stay mad at you. Played Up is on sale. That's kind of cool. Well, and like they're like, I don't know. It's just, it's kind of annoying, but whatever. Hey, you know, like you do. You can see, well, we'll just replay what we did at the beginning of stream. Do I want to, oh, had I not upgraded this yet? Oh god, okay, well. upgrade that, I guess. We'll go back and upgrade that. Locked or invalid parts? What? Oh, I don't have that yet. Son of a biscuit. I guess I did more at the beginning of stream than I thought. Well. Ah, black screen. You're right. I've done it to you again. Mediocre streamer. Let's see here. Let's take the Mark 1. We just got to pull these off of it. And honestly, I think what I'd like to do is this thing is unwieldy, by the way, just so we're all aware. It does not handle well. And I would like to there we go. All right. All right, so what we got to do, this is the kind of annoying part. I got to get out here. And I have to, oh, I didn't want to, no, I didn't want to navigate to Kerbal. Because you can't zoom in very far. Now we get in. What was that angle? 135. So then we go back in. This is the only like messy part. What? Oh, okay. So it doesn't. I just made it go backwards now. Well, whatever.
Hello.
It's not safe to drive super fast, but if we stay flat, it should be fine. The physics get wonky. Like it warns you that when you're in the ship, but it's even worse here. Oh god, no, no, no! Probably driving out of it now. Okay. Is that not? Okay. We're gonna turn it back inside. Take our new heading. Oh, you know, I think I can also grab a soil sample while I'm at it. We still going the right direction? Yes. It's not elegant because the command pod is not designed for this. This one's gonna be tricky with the heat shield because I accepted that one. I accepted that one before I realized that we need to turn to 270. Okay. Before I realized that it was the big one, which I don't really have a way to get into space right now. It never loads the ground terrain well. Like if you zoom out, it's all about the angle. I think it's trying to cast shadows. It might be like that, like I've just got the graphics turned up at a setting past what they really would rather be at. Honestly, like, oops. What the? Did I drive past it? Annoying. Like I'm turning around and going the exact same direction that I was just in? Why did it not tell me that we were in there? crank up the speed a little bit. Okay, it starts to drift when we go too fast. Should be getting close. We are in there. We are in the site. Experiment. EVA. Select a new site. The heading for that is just right of north. Go back in. Guess I can double check it. Yeah, we're on right where we need to be. We're in site beta. Okay. Need site gamma, which I guess I was already on. Are we in site gamma? No. Are we headed to site gamma? It's a little bit to the right. We could straighten it out a little bit. Oh, now I'm in site gamma. Well, there you go. Override temperature scan. Slow it down. Tap the brakes. That should be both of those missions done. Did get a little bit of science from it. In flight above. I think that is the mission that I was trying to get. Yeah, I think if we take off east, we can probably get those pretty easily. I think I tried doing a full orbit and then pushing it a little bit, but what are we looking for? We're looking for Leo Mark 3B, I think. Why are we lilting? Nope, don't have to counter it. It's fine. This. Barometer there, please. Gonna hit that. What I'd like to do is put a maneuver there, which will change us to go across that. Burn time is 30 seconds. Question is, will I have enough time after I get this reading to hit that node? Need to start the burn at T minus 15 seconds. We do have some drag. It's not quite what we need. 23 is 12.5 seconds. Push! Push! Okay. It's not quite enough. We're gonna need to go to the... Wait, which way am I? Oh god, no! Wrong way! Go back, go back, go back! No, we're gonna miss it! We're gonna miss it! We should be able to get this second one. We'll just have to get this one on a second flight. Log pressure data. There's two of them. Okay. Oh, now we're in a bad place though. Separate. Bye, engine. Does this say reduced ablator already? No. God, I've got to remember to save after I reduce that. Because that's a little bit of weight we don't need. I never need 200. I mean, maybe if you were like doing an atmosphere break like all the way around, you would need it. But like, I think you could go as low as 60 if you've got good angles. But I think cutting it in half is perfectly fine. Who dat? I have no idea who that be. Like the EVA. Can I take a surface sample? I can indeed. Look at that. That would be, I could go to the, if I could get to the Arctic, that would be a good place for that. Can I, did I take a, certainly I've taken an EVA from the water. Okay. Certainly I've taken an EVA. When I rebuilt my order, I forgot that I bought research pretty much first, and I bought like the other stuff that I wanted to upgrade, and then I was like, oh no. So I did, that's the other reason I had to do some grinding, is to get this upgraded. But that meant I missed a lot of the missions where I was doing like surface samples and stuff. I would love to get 3 people into there. That would be fun. Some ball lightning goofiness. I'm always a fan. Ball lightning is an amazing skill. I've used it with Pledge of Hands. If you've got good aim and you don't need the volley, or is it multiple projectiles? Whichever one makes it a fan. Because, like, let's say you do like a repeat with Sire of Shards and it's like 5 in a row, or it's Pledge of Hands, you've got whatever so that it releases Spell Echo, I think is what Pledge of Hands does. Let's say it does 5 pulses. If you have those in a wave, the ones next to each other in the same arc can't shotgun, but the ones from one arc to the next can. So, like, in terms of your mapping, that's why it's helpful for mapping. But for single target, you would maybe swap. But if you have good aim and you're getting the clearance you need in mapping, I just don't worry about it. Yeah, if you've got Annihilating Light, I mean, it's elemental damage, so you would probably want to add in maybe like Spell Echo, so that you're getting those multiple casts, because each ball, and you want slower projectile speed for ball lightning. You want it moving slow. So you would have to undo projectile speed nodes from if you were converting your arc. Which I'm sure you've got Orbs of Regret, but okay. Yeah, because then it shocks as it goes by. It's really fun. I did a build in the Wayback Machine like 2 years ago. I think it was was it Expedition League or Ultimatum? I think it might have been Expedition. I don't know. I did one that was Pledge of Hands because Annihilating Light I think was still relatively new. But it was Pledge of Hands, which I think gives you Spell Echo. Yeah, socketed gems on Pledge of Hands are supported by level 30 greater Spell Echo. So it's 120 to 160% increased spell damage on the drop, and 50% increased mana. So it was back when Archmage was kind of broken, although you can still use Archmage or Arcane Cloak, I guess, if you get enough. If you get enough magic, Arcane Cloak would be fun. Because Arcane Cloak does work again. Like, it was kind of broken for a little bit, but now you just have to kind of really stack the mana, which can be tricky because there's, if you're doing other things that require the stacking. But so we could focus on specialized control, but I don't think I'm going to. The command module might be nice. It might be nice to take like 3 Kerbals when we finally go to the moon. Or Minmus. Mobile Processing Lab, that's for a space station. Jeb retiring on a space station? Maybe. I want this for the electricity, for the electric panels, because like for prolonged space stuff, you want to have some solar panels on your vehicle. I've got the thrusters. I don't think I have the RCS fuel tank yet, though. I guess maybe you put them inside now? Oh no, that's when you can have a big one. Alright, we're kind of far away from that. That's advanced fuel systems. This, I think at some point we are going to need to have the launch stability enhancer. So I think my next two pickups are going to be this and maybe electrics. But I kind of want to save for this. I wonder if we go... If we try to go up to the, like a polar cap. A little wobbly, not my favorite. Give it a little bit of thrust, just so we have some help with the gimbal control. $150 per second. Start bending it down. That's too much. Ah, now you're overcorrecting. Damn thing. Maybe these winglets aren't the best winglets. Maybe they're creating too much ability. And at these speeds, like they're... Trying to do like a gravity turn basically by just kind of keeping this a little bit below of periapsis, or prograde rather, and just slowly pull that down. Apoapsis is plenty high enough. I don't think our ascent was shallow enough. It's going to take a huge burn to get this straightened out. $44. 145, 66. Well, that's not great at all. 77. Okay. $32. Nope. Let's do that the other way. 135. Oh no, where'd my periapsis go? 39. 84. That's not great. 79. 84. 83. 85. 84, 87, that'll work. Oh, it's too much burn time. No. Yeah, see, we were too shallow coming in. Well, then let's get rid of that node. Let's just try to get to the polar cap. Our burn time is already too long. Well, that's unfortunate. We're probably gonna need to switch vehicles if I want to get there. Yeah, for our actual orbital craft, like, if I was just doing what I was gonna do originally, let me see here. Let me go back to the vehicle assembly. Like, this is really, I'm really trying to get up there. Like, this isn't really meant to get into an orbit. Like, it can get into low Earth orbit, but not like maintain orbit. So it really probably shouldn't be called low Earth orbit. Like, this ship isn't really designed for orbit. What I really wanted to do before I forget is go grab that last piece of that mission, because I can do that pretty quickly. We'll just target that as our focus. It's at what? My biggest issue is when I can't see it on the nav ball, making sure I can get there. Pretty much straight across the other field though, so it's over there. Which I don't know what that is. I guess I can do this trick. It's at... okay, between 90 and 135. We are lilting. There we go. Just let it fall over and stay a little bit ahead of the prograde marker. That's all I'm asking for. A little bit of a fire show. Yeah, these might be too wiggly, for lack of a better word. Apoapsis isn't going to be very high. Oh, I forgot about pulling that up. This isn't really the vehicle for... like, I called it low Earth orbit, but really it's become my low flight, my longer distance, like long distance flight research. See how we're adjusting. Holding pretty good so far. I think we'll be fine. Because what counts as being over it is actually not... it's pretty generous, although we are getting a little bit drifty at this point. Can probably push a little bit that way. Oh no, we're over it. It's fine. Then that's that. Okay, so let's get aligned with retrograde. Yeah, I did a little work on the orbiter. I'll show you the orbiter next. The orbiter works really well now. I think you'll be excited. Coupling some of the changes I made to the orbiter with getting better at takeoff angles, I think we've got the orbiter in a pretty good place. I don't know if it has enough delta V for the Minmus or the moon, but I think it does, because I can get into orbit with about 2,000 meters per second of delta V left. If I have to make it much bigger, that's where I'll get a little confused. Although I could probably expand the entire design with bigger... slow down. I don't know how long it'll let me do this, but I'm gonna try. I don't have stuff on it. Like, I don't have parachutes on it, so it's kind of just an exercise for me and a retrograde burn. It has completely slowed us down, though. We're going to be falling forward, down, like straight down again. So it may have been for the worst. I don't know. We are going really slowly, though. And if I turn it on before we get wibbly wobbly, I'll get a little bit more boost out of it. It's very difficult to keep straight like this with the air pressure. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Add some gimbal, add some gimbal. We're almost out of thrust. Yep, we're out. Okay. 10,000 feet though, and we're still in a pretty controlled descent. Are we actually slowing down? We are slowing down right now. Are we atmosphere braking? Are we winning? I mean, look at all that air resistance we've got. Is this what winning looks like? Until it like loses control and goes wibbly wobbly. Like we're in an 80 meter per second fall right now. Oh yeah, no, we would want to make sure we land. I'm just saying at this point I could arm the chute. I mean, we could try to descend with everything. I could have it open at 2,000 instead of 1,500. I think it's funny though, like this is basically like a glider right now that's gliding in reverse. I don't want to touch it because it's gonna do bad things if I touch it. Yeah, see, I think these winglets, I want the wings that I have to have ailerons, but I think because these do the full pivot, I think these actually aren't the best wings for this. Like if we had, I mean, I think because they pivot right there is what's allowing this to transpire. Like if we had fixed wings that just had like ailerons on them, those are the wibbly wobbly parts, right? Oh, oh. What's our descent with the parachute? I think we're gonna be able to do this. I think on a water landing, I think it'll survive 11 meters per second. I gotta say, I'm really proud of myself for this. Like, yeah, well, because I got the little, I'm in the green on the G-forces. Like, we're hovering at like 1G right here. 2G is